Well, hello and word up, YouTubians. It's me again. Since last time I reported to you, I told you all my brain cells were dead from the Relay for Life situation at the gang and all. But since then, I've lost a few more brain cells when I read this article I'm going to tell you about. And if you don't believe me, it's about Carrie Underwood. Here's the paper. It's in bristolnews.com. And the quote says, East Tennessee State, that's ETSU for the people who don't know, overspent for recent Carrie Underwood concert. The cost to bring Carrie Underwood to East Tennessee State worked out to be an eye-popping $41,000 per song. And then my brain just goes to mush. Or $7,120 per minute. Wow. $534,000 for someone's had, is it 2 top 10 hits? Maybe number ones. I don't know. What, Jesus Take the Wheel and Thank Before You're Cheating or whatever. So, I mean, my brain goes numb with this. And someone looked at the screen wrong, supposedly, when they booked this concert. And I guess they saw 53,000. Who knows? And they overdrew, and they didn't realize until much later, a few weeks later, that they were over budget by $209,000 out of the student activity fee budget. And here's what cracks me up about this, is that last year the school had Ludacris, the Goo Goo Dolls, Dierks Bentley, and David Spade. All 4 of those together didn't cost nearly what this chick cost. I mean, the promoter saw these people coming. I mean, it's crazy. And here's what one genius wrote. For $400,000, amount paid for Carrie Underwood's recent concert, East Tennessee State could easily have 2 or 3 more less famous musical acts, or even some kind of progressive music or performance series. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-freaking-doo. The problem is the school lost their football program because of funding. To me, this stinks. This smells of somebody laundering money somewhere. And then here's, God bless this kid. I don't know TJ Mitchell. I'm sure you're a great kid if you see this. But TJ, he's the newly elected student president. And after I read this to you, you get the picture of what this guy must look like. And he's not worried about the money anyway. Students certainly got their money's worth, said the rising senior, a chemistry major of Carrie Underwood's concert. You always try to look at the positive side of these things. There's nothing we can do about it now. I bet this guy has a gleaming $1 million smile, hair never out of place, and wears a V varsity sweater and has the cheerleaders gasping and swooning over him. So he don't care. It's not his money. And then some of the other brainiac here wrote, well, we certainly didn't expect to get performance of this magnitude. Carrie freaking Underwood. There's 8,000 people showed up to this free concert. It's a free concert. Only 8,000 people showed up anyway. For that kind of money, they probably could charge $60 a ticket and fill the mini dome in Johnson City, Tennessee with, if they'd had Elton John. If they'd had Kid Rock. I know for a fact that Kid Rock, if they would charge $534,000, they had a concert at Viking Hall a few months ago, Viking Hall would have went broke. They sold the place out, but they still would not have come broke even on the concert. There's no way. So I think the president of the university ought to resign. Myself, I think that the parents of that school ought to call for his resignation. Sure, my God, if he can't even manage the student activities fund and watch what's going on, because I'm sure he has to sign off on all this stuff, and if he don't, he needs to be. So if y'all don't believe the story, I've heard earning over $40,000 per song, go to 3ws.bristolnews.com and you'll read it all. I'm not bashing Carrie Underwood. I don't think she's great. Personally, I think that she's got a long ways to go before she earns this kind of money. Hell, I don't think they would charge. Van Halen would have charged them that much money for that concert. But anyway, y'all have a nice day. 1, 4, 3. Peace out.